All right, everyone, we want to make up our video from yesterday. We're going to talk about motivation and motivators, and this is probably the most difficult thing to accomplish, or important keystone that we need to put in place. Sorry, a little bit distracted this morning here. So we want to talk about motivators. How do we put motivators in place? This is what keeps us going. This is what gets us through the low times. Because we all hit low times. We get excited and we're running and we're doing good, and then something happens and we get off the track and we start slipping. So this is when we have to go back to, why are we doing what we're doing? We have to dig down, what are the motivators, and remind ourselves of those motivators, and that's what keeps us on the track and helps us get back up from when we fall off. So it's good to define your motivations. Why do you want to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish? What is it why do you have that desire? Why do you want to do that? Why do you want to reach that goal? Why do you want to be healthier? Why do you want to spend more time maybe reading? Whatever your goal is. Why do we want to save money for that particular trip you want to take, or just because you want to have a buffer? Why do you want to save money? Why do you not want to spend as much time with media? Whatever the goal is, and whatever it is, you got to ask yourself, why is it that I want to do that? And then write those things down and define them. Is it because, I don't like the feeling that it gives me when I fall into that bad habit? I like to feel the win when I overcome and I conquer that bad habit. I like having, I want to be around for my family. I want to be able to give back. I want to, whatever it is, define your motivators. Can't give you a lot of good examples right now. Brain's running too slow today. But the key is identifying those motivators. Why do you want to do what you want to do? How does doing what you want to do make you feel? And to focus on that. And that will give you the oomph that you need, the recharge that you need when you hit those walls and those plateaus in your experience, and you push through them, and you're like, oh, this is why I want to do this. This is why I want to do it. I want to learn the second language, because one day I know I'm going to be able to speak it more fluently, and that's going to be really rewarding. And you have to remind yourself of those motivators, and that's what's going to push you through and keep you going. So motivation is very key. And defining what your motivators are, and defining why you're motivated to do it, and focusing on that, reminding yourself of that, will build up that circuitry in your brain, will build up that habit in your mind where you focus on the positive, and that will push you forward and keep you going. And a good part of motivation is gratitude. So take time to affirm and to be grateful for the good things you have in your life, and the successes and the wins that you are experiencing right now. And as you do that, your motivation is going to continue to increase. So focus on the positive is really the key in the motivator. Focus on the positive, focus on the positive that you want to experience, focus on the positive that you're already seeing, focus on the positive that you're going to gain. It's like an investment. Every time you do something positive in your life, as you win at your goals, you're investing into more positivity for the future. And that's going to make you an overall more positive person, which is what we all want to be and should be. And that optimism and that it's a part of that switch from being a victim to being a victor, where you're filled with an optimistic outlook. You value yourself, you value the opportunities you have, you value what God has given you, who He's created you to be, and you keep building on that, and that will make you a real winner. So focus on those things, define your motivators, and let's be motivated.